best in the world.
Many hours later.
These videos are satiric reviews. You don't have to agree, but don't bitch about it. I hate this channel.
Hey there, I'm Social Injustice Warrior V Infuso, and we've already taken a look back at Vince McMahon's world title reigns. So why not follow that up by taking a look back at everyone's favorite McMahon, Shane's runs with the gold. Not the big gold. He never won the big gold, but the less big golds. The smaller golds. I'm just going to continue. Now this list has come together not just because of the Vince video that I recently made, but also because at the time of me making this, there's a lot of buzz that Shane may become WWE Champion. So who knows, maybe I'll have to re-edit this video, or maybe you're all scratching your heads in the future thinking, when was WWE going to do that? Regardless, here are all of Shane's runs with WWE Championships. Shane was always a part of the company, whether it was as a ref, a commentator, or some sort of executive. He'd finally become the Shane McMahon we all know and currently hate in 1998, where he immediately became a staple in Vince McMahon's legendary rivalry with Stone Cold Steve Austin, and he'd become a founding member of the corporation. During his time with the group, he found himself in a rivalry with DX member and then European champion Xpac, and this made for a surprisingly interesting back and forth. Their personalities were so night and day that it made their interaction golden. And their matches together were a highlight of the shows that they were on, which is even more surprising when taking into account that Shane wasn't actually a wrestler. Shane would eventually win the European Championship from Xpac following interferences from both men's factions, the Corporation and D-Generation X. Shane would retain the title on a few occasions, including WrestleMania 15, where the two would have legitimately had the match of the night had it not been for Stone Cold and The Rock. For my money, one of the best matches with a non-wrestler in it. Shortly thereafter, Shane would give up the championship so he could end his reign undefeated. Brilliant. Just brilliant. That's not even me being sarcastic. That's brilliant. That's a great heel move. And it's even better because now we all want to see him get his comeuppance, but we know he won't. Later on, that title would be reactivated when it was found in a bag by Naked Midian. Lot less brilliant. It's the type of idea that someone would come up with after they huffed paint. The following year, Shane would yet again become champion, this time testing his luck and taking the Hardcore Championship off of Steve Blackman. Much like his run with the European title, Shane only won and retained the belt with the help of the company he kept. Of course, this would lead to a back-and-forth program with the Lethal Weapon and the Boss's son, which is still remembered fondly by wrestling fans, mainly because it led to this spot.
Shane McMahon brought this on his own.
10 out of 10. Blackman would win his belt back, and that was the end of that. His next title run wouldn't come all the way until 2018 when he teamed up with The Miz. And how could you not love that pairing? The two won the titles in a shocking victory over The Bar. Despite their obvious chemistry, the team's success would be short-lived, as they'd lose the titles without even once successfully defending them. They lost the belts to the Usos at Fastlane, with their reign lasting only a month, and their friendship lasting until the end of that match, an ending which would see Shane turn on The Miz. And let me be the first to say, if you said The Miz was going to turn face and Shane was going to turn heel, all in 2018, 2019, I would have called you Vince Russo, because on paper, that doesn't make any sense. But credit to them, they both made it work. I am somehow invested in Shane as a heel and Miz as a face. They made this work. So surprisingly, that was all of Shane's reigns. Shane's reigns. Shane's reigns as a champion in his daddy's company. And man, I gotta say, that's not exactly the resume you'd expect for someone who claims to be the best in the world. But to Shane's credit, he's never had a championship run that wasn't at least interesting, so credit to him.
Well, let me tell you something, brother. You're watching the Social Injustice Warrior V Infuso's channel, dude. So if you like the words that came out of his mouth hole, and you too want to become a VTard, don't forget to like and subscribe, and click that little bell icon to get updates and notifications. Ooh, tell him what up, Mach. Ooh, yeah. Follow the man on Twitter, yeah, because we all know it's not stalking if it's on the internet, yeah. Join the madness by joining the Discord, and if you have a moment of time and a free $1 to spare, head over to the SIJW's Patreon, dig it, where you can request videos, get exclusive videos, and early access to content, yeah. Or go down to PayPal, where you can buy the shirts, brother. But most importantly, just remember, if you're not tuning in, then you're missing out.